Hello, hello, hello. I hope you all can hear me, and I think we are good to go. So, this is basically a study with me stream kind of a thing where I am just trying to learn Blender, like hard surface modeling. I was not aware like how to use Blender, so I taught myself how to like navigate around the user interface and stuff. And now I am in the middle of following a tutorial of hard surface modeling, and uh, like this was by a YouTuber named Goo, and I have like just linked their playlist in the description below, and I'll be just following that throughout the stream, and we'll be chatting and trying to learn some new stuff. So let's get started already. So I actually did try my hands out on this earlier. So I just made this front part of the revolver that I was trying to model from the tutorial, and I think I did a pretty decent job with this. It's actually a low poly model, so it is not that good, but yeah, it's something that I am starting to learn about because like in my game engine I was like trying to create a first person shooter game or something like that to showcase my engine, and I realized that using models from other creators, like there is a whole different shit involved in it, like you there is some copyright shit and then you have to give credit and stuff. So I thought, why not learn to create models myself so that I don't have to do all of that, and it would be completely my own original creation, and I can create custom and unique assets as well. But the roadmap is to just start with what a basic thing first. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'll also like pin the link for joining my server, which is called the Vertex Club. I'll just pin it in the comments. This freaking Redshift thing is kind of annoying. Like I installed this to turn on like reduce the amount of blue light. It's like the f.lux thing, but it's for Linux. Redshift, it's called. But I'm trying to disable it, but it is actually not going away. Like it is continuing to make my screen yellow, like emitting less of blue light, but I don't want that at the moment, so I have to keep disabling it manually. I don't know what's wrong with that, but I'll soon fix that up. I'll also share. I'm not sure if you guys can see my screen turning yellow, or is that the thing that only I am able to see. I'll also share the video link with on other socials so that people know that I'm live. So yeah, that is done, and I think the stream quality looks good, and we are good to go. So yeah, let me just quickly, yeah. So I tried to simulate that curve on this part of the gun, but it does not look so good. So like, if you can see, like right here, this part, the edges are quite sharp. Like if you see this part of this curve, like it's not so smooth. So I was thinking that I'll add more vertices or maybe try to adjust this a bit. Let's turn on the X-ray mode and see what we can do with it. I'll just view this orthogonally so that we don't mess things up. So this is this part, right? Like you can see this edge here, like it is kind of pointy, and I feel that I can make it a bit better. Maybe what I'll do is I'll use the knife tool and try to add more vertices here. I'll have to hold C because it won't cut on the other side otherwise. I think this seems to be a decent place to make a cut. Let me check. Yeah, it worked. So let's try to adjust these. It's I'm not quite used to navigating in Blender, so shit, yeah. This is a perfect view. Now what I'll do is try to adjust these vertices down there. Right here. So I think this was the cut that I made, or this one. Let's select these and I'll just translate them a bit above, and I'll translate them along the Y a bit, like so, and I'll select these. I'll translate them a bit up, like so. Yeah, this kind of looks much better as compared to what it was looking like earlier. It's still not quite there because like we are doing a low poly version and we don't have much vertices to like smoothen out the curve, but I think this looks pretty decent and should work. Yep, this works. Now I have to like extrude this part up, like seeing from the reference image. Let's get up there. Let me select this object and then we will select these two faces and we'll try to extrude it, but let me snap to the axes. I think I'll have to make a loop cut. Before doing that, let me just quickly right here. It looks great. Hi Zepter. uh, I don't remember you, like if I I don't remember you, man. I think you joined my SDF wala stream. I don't remember quite well, but welcome to the stream. let's extrude this. Let me turn on X-ray mode and then let's do this. Perfect. Now I'll select these two edges and just simulate that slope. I'll translate it along. Hmm. Wait, what I can do is like if I just move it like this, like this part is being missed out, like if you can see down there, like this part, maybe I can just add a loop cut here, somewhere around here. Yep. And now I can just select these two edges and then yeah, it looks much better like this. I do need to make this curved. I don't know how. Is there something insane? I've never used this tool before. I think bevel should work. Let me select these two vertices, the edges. So how do I do that? Okay. Uh, it's not quite what I'm looking for, but you know, like this part could work. Like we don't have to be exact with it, and this should work, I think. What does inset face do? I think this looks pretty decent. Yep, this works. And for that red notch there, I think I can do something for that. I'll have to make some loop cuts. Wait, is it making it on top? Yeah. I actually wanted to make loop cuts right here as well. Not sure how I can get it to do that. No. I can maybe use the knife tool. That would be much better. Oh, it did not work, I think. Yeah, now I can just select these faces. I might have to delete these edges. Oops, did we lose the geometry? Yep, maybe I'll just move it along. Why? That doesn't work either. Like, can't I just merge these two? Yeah, this works. I just collapse those vertices, and now I can just select these and think I'll just deselect these. This looks perfect. Yeah, whatever, like, that's fine. Uh, Zepter is saying select edges and control plus B and scroll. What does that do? Oh, nice. Control B is for bevel or what? The red thing on top is just a texture and you can UV unwrap it. Oh, okay. I think that makes much more sense. Okay. Thanks, mate. This really helps. Like, I'm quite new to Blender and this is really of help, I think, yeah. And I'll remember this shortcut. I'll just follow the next step of the tutorial. Okay, so next, like in the tutorial that I'm following, that guy just extrudes this part, but I don't have a cut right there, so I don't think I'd be able to. Yeah, I don't have a cut. I'll have to make one though. I'll just use a knife tool maybe. There we go. Now I'll just select the face right here and extrude it. Now I'll make a loop cut around here. Select these two and extrude like so. Select this part and extrude again, like so. And now I'll add a few loop cuts. Guys who are new to the stream and new to my channel, please do consider subscribing. And you can join our Discord server. It's called the Vertex Club through the link which is pinned in the comments. Here you'll find more people like who are doing the same stuff, like they are in 3D modeling, graphics programming, game development and stuff. So that would be really cool. So the next thing is, oh shit, I messed it up. Damn. Why the hell is it getting tilted like that? It's fine at this moment. Let's see. Now I'll get into X-ray mode and try to move this along Y like so. Is it okay? Yeah, it's fine. Let's add some loop cuts. Yeah, this looks perfect. Let's select these vertices. Yeah, this is fine now. Looks decent. Guys, if you are new to the stream and to my channel, please consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel, and feel free to join our server, the Vertex Club, for finding more cool like-minded people. Let's get back into edit mode, and I'll add a loop cut right here. Now I'll pick this and this. I'll turn on proportional editing and we'll move this slightly. Why the hell is it moving it completely? Yeah, I think this much is fine. Okay. Why the hell do I have these faces? I'll just get rid of these. There is this face here as well. I'll have to get rid of this. Or maybe I can just select these vertices. Did it select both of them? Yeah, and I'll merge vertices by distance. How do I get rid of this? Did it propagate throughout the geometry? Like if you can see it, like there is a small face right here. This one. And I think it did propagate throughout the geometry. Yeah, this part. It did. I think we can leave it there, like it's not that noticeable. I just moved these vertices out a bit. Okay, looks good to me. Let's proceed with other part of the geometry. How the hell did it get tilted again? Shit. I think I'll have to redo this part. don't think we need this face. I'll just remove that. And I think we are good to continue. We are almost there. This is a quite weird geometry here, but I think s- I think we are doing quite okay for the first time. Okay, we'll have to add faces on this side as well. Why the hell is it? Oh shit. is quite bad. I think we selected some other vertices. Anyways, we can add those vertices at a later moment as well. Hi Yatin, how are you doing? Let's add a loop cut here, a horizontal one. Uh, right here. Let's select these vertices and extrude it along Y, like so. I'll just add another loop cut over here. Right here is perfect. Let's just add faces right here. I think we'll have to do it one by one because it's not doing it right when I select all the vertices. I'll just quickly check my stream's voice quality. I'll just quickly check my stream's voice quality. I'll just quickly check my stream's voice quality. Yeah, that's perfect. I'll just keep this part hollow right now. And right now what I'll do is I have this without faces. I'll just select these faces right here, delete these. Wait, can I add a loop cut right here? Yeah, another one right here. Now what I can do is I'll select these, add a face. I'll select these three and add a face. It doesn't look quite right to me. I think adding a face is not the right method. I'll just select this. How do I connect these? This doesn't look quite right to me. It's still not working quite right. Is it due to the winding order? Like, I'm not sure. Let, let's try that out. Nope, it still does not work. How about I merge these vertices? Best I'll just add a face there. Or you know what? I can just model my way up, like extrude my way up. I'll just merge these by distance. Yeah. Yeah, even better would be if I just keep this right here and I just extrude this part down. Oh no, this shit got misaligned again. Hello, hello, hello. I am back. Arjun Soni, please, no political discussions on the channel, on the stream. We are here for learning new stuff and like anything about graphics, programming, 3D modeling, anything we can discuss, but I don't think so. Political shit is uh, important for us. Lord Atel 125. Actually, this is my first time doing hard surface modeling, so I'm not quite familiar with Blender. But yeah, I think I might take a pause here for a while, and I can show you all my engine. So like this was a bit of sandbox part of the engine where without disturbing the current flow. Sure, thanks for your suggestion, Lord Atel. We'll definitely do that. We'll definitely do. But you know, like I am a hands-on learner and I prefer to like jump right into it, like whether it be coding or modeling stuff. And I think that makes me learn faster. Yeah, we'll definitely try that out next time. So this was like I was sandboxing some stuff for the engine. So like I was trying to create a UI abstraction from scratch. So this was just a test that I was trying to build. Basically, like right now I have a button class. Where is it? Yep, right here. So this class actually inherits from a class called rectangle right here, and actually I have a test for checking collision with the cursor. I have a class for cursor as well. It does not have much, it just has a position variable for the cursor, and there is actually a method for rendering the menu. So I just have one button configured here. What I was actually going for is a menu kind of setup. So right now, the current progress of the engine, I actually have the engine opening up directly, which is quite lame to be honest. Like any polished engine that we have in today's date is like it opens up a menu first, which lets you select templates and open up maybe past projects or some files you want to open or create a new project. So this is somewhat like that I'm going for. It is not polished at all. So like it just detects hovering, and when I click it, it just gets into the engine. So that's the uh, goal right now. Like I am trying to create this menu. Like if I have to show you all guys, uh, wait a second, I'll show what I'm trying to say. Yeah, somewhat like this. If you can see, like in case of Godot engine, it has the startup screen where it lets you import a project, and create a new project, and there is the asset library stuff and all that kind of shit going on. But at the start, I just want a startup screen where I'll have the crochet engine logo and a button for new project and import project, which will open up a dialog for navigating your files and stuff, where you can basically open up a previous project and stuff. Like I am also working on the custom file format, where wherein like the configuration of your editor and stuff would be loaded, and like whenever you open up your project again, like let's say you have a inspector or hierarchy panel like detached from the dock, floating around like a window, separate window, then you can maybe like it, that would be saved in the configuration file, and when you open up the editor again for that same project, it will remember the configuration and stuff. So that's what I'm trying to go for. So, like just for testing, I added this dancing model, which is actually skinned on GPU using GPU skinning. And like if you want to see the current progress, I'll also show you that. I I have been building some subsystems under the hood, like off stream, but I was not able to, put it all together in one. Yeah, so it is right here. It has cube map loading, and let me enable all the windows, all the panels. I'll unlock the camera as well. I'll add a few lights. I think there is something wrong with the lights. It's not getting updated. I did actually mess it up, like I was trying to do something. Yeah, the light is not effective. Great. Yeah, but like this is the engine progress right now. I also sandboxed the PBR wala part. Let me show that. Like you all can see, like we can edit the properties right here. So that's one thing. And there is like really nothing much. Like I want to get this working like a full-fledged engine. Let me show you all PBR. Yeah, so this was the PBR demo. Like I sandboxed it in my engine. So basically I have a like model extracted from a point cloud, like from real characters. Like this is a clothing model. It's not quite like the vertices are not quite good. That's why you can see the artifacts there, but it works. So you can see that uh, this one at the bottom right corner is the most metallic one, and yeah, the trend goes like that. And I have four light sources here. I think maybe adding spheres would be much more better. Yep, it's right here. Oh, okay, so I think the spacing is messed up here. Let me change that. Yeah, but it looks cool. Like, let me show this one. There is no need for spacing, like it itself look good. Yeah. So basically the shininess increases as you go to the right, and the metalness actually increases as we go down. And the albedo is set to red for all of these models. You can see even the light escapes out of some of these gaps in between. So yeah, now at this stage I have different sandbox projects, like part of the engine itself. So like I have this PBR stuff, and the one which I was working on, I showed you this, like I'm working on the UI stuff. So that one is also there. And like there are much more features to add. I was also working on the ECS system, entity component system, to make it much more better. And right now, like I also want to add like say saving of the current progress, like project files. That's also what I'm working on right now, because basically when you maybe create a scene or edit a level or make your game or whatever in my engine, right now it does not save the progress, so I have to make that project file as well, which will be a custom file format. Let's see, like if I would go with JSON or something, but I don't think so. I'll come up with something custom for my engine, which would be much more faster than parsing a JSON file. And yeah, so it will help me save the configuration and the project state of my game engine. So that's the plan for now, and I have been putting in a lot of effort on this engine, creating different subsystems and stuff. Also, I was uh, trying to learn DirectX 11 specifically, and then maybe I'll try learning DirectX 12 and stuff. But yeah, the reason for that is because like DirectX is much more better supported on Windows, and like OpenGL and stuff is still supported on Windows, but I think like DirectX is native to Microsoft, so it is much better supported on Windows. So I'll create a RHI, which is nothing but a rendering hardware interface, a interface which basically interfaces between different graphics APIs, and it will compile based on what operating system you are using. So if you are using Mac, it will compile using Metal abstraction. Otherwise, for Linux, it will use OpenGL and OpenGL or Vulkan maybe. And for Windows, it will use DirectX 11 or 12 based on what your graphics card supports. So that's the plan so far. And right now, I think I'll have to end the stream. I'll take a break, and maybe tonight we can continue the stream, or maybe tomorrow, depends on when I'm free. And I hope you all enjoyed the stream today. And please consider joining my Discord server. We can keep connected, stay in touch on the Discord server, and we can have fun discussions over there, maybe in voice channels and stuff. So please do consider joining the server. And if you have not subscribed already, please consider subscribing to my channel. And see you guys in my next stream.